Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. We continue to be in this ascending price channel. Still seems that we're dealing with this ascending, broadening wedge as a so-called diagonal structure. If we eventually break to the upside really aggressively as shown here, or if we just track sideways for a bit, that is what the future will show. We cannot really forecast that. I can tell you though that if we really move in this structure now, we should see a more aggressive move to the upside shortly. The reason is that, first of all, we're tracking an ABC structure in a wave 4. You know that if you've watched the previous videos. This is a corrective wave. Yeah, it could also be something more bullish. Most important is that we're tracking upside. Yeah, not only tracking upside, we expect further upside. We've been expecting further upside for months now. And I mean, we see further upside. It's just like slow motion, okay? It's just like slow motion. I've been tracking this movement now for really a long time. And the idea is that we are in a C wave, which is normally a 5-wave pattern. It can be an impulse that would probably be a bit too easy. In this case, it seems to be like a diagonal structure, a so-called diagonal structure. C waves can be diagonals. They would be called ending diagonals. And an ending diagonal pattern is a 5-wave move, yes. But it is a 5-wave move in which these subwaves are 3-wave structures. So you deal with unreliable corrective structures in the subwaves. And it's typically very choppy. So it's very hard to forecast every single wave here. And also the Fibonacci retracement levels and extensions are less reliable in a diagonal. However, trend lines are more reliable and it often follows that kind of structure. Now, if we look at this, we had a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and now this third wave might be in the making. In the third wave, we also have an ABC structure, and we could be in the C wave. And in the last few days, we've been tracking now this 1-2 setup, which could have bottomed there. I mean, again, it's hard to really track all those individual waves, but we give our best here. Especially in a diagonal, you have to expect headwinds, okay? But so far, it's looking good. I mean, 5 waves up looks good. Wave 1 and wave 3, nearly the same length. Then you often have to expect an extended 5th wave, just sort of for educational purposes. Then we had an A wave down, a B wave up, a C wave down. We discussed it already yesterday. 3 waves down. In the A wave, we had 5 waves. A weak B wave, which you normally get after the A wave with 5 waves, so-called zigzag correction, that is. And the C wave down. This ideally bottomed now. I mean, officially it will be invalidated at around 245, 246, but it broke, it didn't break. It reached the 78.6 Fibonacci level there. Can you see that? Touched it and sort of tries to turn around. A bit too early to say if it is turning around. It would be ideal, maybe tomorrow. And then it could move higher in a third wave. If it really moves in the third wave next, and it's a bit of hopium, of course, coupled with speculation. But if it moves up in a third wave next, then we're dealing with a minimum target of the 1.618 extension, $3.47. So the next wave could be something, right? Of course, I can't promise it. It depends on, it depends on the condition that the 2nd of August low isn't broken, basically. Ideally, we don't even break the Wednesday low, which is here at $2.57, okay? Then we could look at the third wave, and good indication, or actually confirmation, that the third wave is running would be a break above the B wave high at $2.86. And then we need to see how this is going to behave and react when price reaches the ascending trend line here, the upper boundary line. This, however, would only be the third wave of the C wave of the third wave. So there is more room to go. Let's see. But again, the so-called make or break point would be at around $2.45. Below that level, key support is $2.14. Below that level, I wouldn't give this corrective structure any chance. I would then have to say that the wave 4 is probably already finished. I'm not looking for that primarily at this stage, but this would be the alternative. Yeah, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.